got loaded up and start to take off. Let's kick on these headlights. See how it does that? It does that little flash. And then my low beam. See how they get brighter? It's really weird. It's a really weird thing. They do that flash, and then they slowly get brighter. I'm getting used to them. But I tell you what, the high beams, wowzers. I get that fall code that comes on my dash. Low beam out. That's got to be driving my boss nuts. Because every time you get a code like that or something, it actually it sends him an alert on the truck. So every time that I turn my headlights on, it's going to be sending him a code. I don't know. There's supposed to be some extra little box or something you can buy to plug in the line, and it's supposed to keep your vehicle from coming up with that. But I don't know. We'll see if he buys it or what. Don't really bother me much. It's on my dash saying low beam bulb fault. Inspect and change bulb. Doesn't bother me too much, but probably gonna bother my boss. We're gonna be on a little 2-lane highway right up here. I don't know if there's a car coming around this guy. He was stopping like he couldn't make this turn, and there's tons and tons of room. He can make the turn. Well, we are loaded up, 42,000 pounds of dairy stuff, heading to Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. Oh, roundies. Last time that I delivered into there, I made that video that I was in Wisconsin. And I didn't kind of really shoot anything about it, but I was there I had a 10 o'clock appointment, and I didn't get unloaded till 7 a.m. 7:30 a.m., 8 a.m., something like that. It was crazy. Actually, it was later than that, I think. I think it was like 9 or 10. It was really crazy. It took a long time. I made a video about it and stuff. You know, I just kind of talked about it. It's whatever. The boss actually got paid detention for it. He was surprised. He actually filed for it and actually got paid for it. He said, I got detention. It was like $200 or something. And I said, well, you have me on this salary, so I don't get detention. But maybe you could throw that into some new wrenches or something. So wasn't really complaining about it. I was just kind of like, it was a bunch of crap. It was just stupid. It's the way that around these places. But I needed to get home. I had to be someplace, and that screwed up all my plans. I mean, who would think that an appointment at 10 o'clock at night, you wouldn't be empty till, what, 10 o'clock the next morning? I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. So it kind of screwed all my plans up. It was what it was. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll turn my brights on as I go down the on-ramp so you guys can see the difference. You guys ready? That there is some bright lights. They need to be adjusted just a little bit though. You can see my right one is kind of pointed down. But that's bright. The low beams are okay. I mean, They're better than the halogen. Are they shiny, bright, blinding everybody lights? Like a lot of the newer trucks? A lot of newer trucks, they come by and, I mean, they just blind you in their mirrors. No, it's not. Does it bother me? No. I mean, it's nice to have some very bright lights and stuff, but I don't need to blind everybody else out here in the highway. But I do think they need a bit of an adjustment. Maybe I'll mess with. I don't know. I'm heading home on this load, and I'm basically taking a week off for my daughter's wedding. A lot of people have. There was a message sent out with our printing deal saying any orders placed right now, we will be off. It'll be over a week. I think it was the 25th until they're placed, until those orders are fulfilled, because we're having a wedding. And some people send me things, who's getting married? Well, it's my youngest daughter. She's the one who that runs that printing deal. And she's getting married, and I'll be walking her down the aisle this Saturday. So I'm actually heading home, and I'm going to be taking off the rest of the week. Doing a couple different things. I am going to be working on a trailer that I have. It needs brakes real bad. It's the whole reason why I'm taking it home. So I'm going to be doing this. I think I'm going to try to get all the parts as soon as I get empty. I'm going to run over and grab all the parts, and then run home. And I might actually knock this one out and try to get the brakes as soon as I get home on Tuesday morning, and get this trailer all taken care of. And then I might park it up at the truck stop close to my house and leave it up there. So if the boss needs a trailer or something like that, he could have somebody swing by then there and pick it up. And don't have to bother me about it. So I'm going to be off for a week. I don't want to be bothered. So I'm kind of thinking that's what I'm going to do, is just knock it out right away, get it out of the way, so I don't have to sit here messing with it. So I'm just going to be doing a night of driving here. I don't even know how many miles I got here. I don't know. It's like 900, something like that. So I'll knock a bunch of this out, probably get into Indiana or something like that. And shut her on down, and then get up and run her the rest of the way up tomorrow. I kind of wanted to go by Columbus, but it kind of took a long time to get loaded, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, because that's where the guy is with my seat. I have to get there during the day to go in there and sit down with the guy, tour through the factory, pick out the seat I want, make the agreement with them. And that's hard for me to do, because these loads I pick up, I can't get in there. I don't have the time to stop in there for a 3 to 4 hour time period and being in there during the day in Columbus. It's hard for me to do this. That's why I haven't gotten a seat. That, plus I was quitting, so I wasn't going to go through all the install the seat and everything and then quit. So, but I'm going to throw one in now. So I think I'll just let you guys go. I'm just rolling and rolling. That's all I'll be doing all night long. Hey guys, we are waking up in West Virginia. I actually drove down here and it's coming through here almost into Chattanooga, and I just got tired. I'm close enough to make her in one shot. I got 637 miles to go. Got an appointment at 10 o'clock tonight. So if I take off now, I'm going to get there about 8 o'clock. And I decided, that's enough. Too many days of working so many hours and not getting enough sleep. Needed to shut her on down, so I shut her on down in that rest area right there, this little dinky place. Woke up and beautiful mountains all poking up all around me. It's kind of nice.
about 42,000 pounds. So it's a bit steep. Truck and all the cars are going to be in our way. Oconomowoc. We're in line to check in. Hopefully this goes better than the last time. Well, there we go, ladies and germs. We are empty in Oconomowoc. We have our paperwork signed. Everything is all good, and we are out of here. Just gonna hand them this little piece of paper. Good. You look good?
Empty?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all set.
Thanks. I decided not to play their little game tonight. I decided to not go in there the multiple times. The way that it's supposed to work is you go in there. I checked in like 15 minutes before my appointment. Went there, stood in line, getting my paperwork. Lady goes, "We'll call you." I just looked at her. I was just like, really? Whatever. I walked out of there. I just walked out. I was right at my appointment time. They were putting people indoors. The last time I was here, they told me that I sat there for almost 2 hours past my appointment. And then they called yelling at me saying, "Aren't you at this door?" And I'm like, "No, nobody's called me." "Oh, go to that door." I just whatever. Went out, sat in my truck. And they called me about 30 minutes past my appointment. Told me to go into this door. Okay. Go pull over there, back into the door. About an hour and a half later, lumper service calls and wakes me up. I answer the phone, yellow. "I just drove a phone to out." "Yeah." "Are you done?" "Oh, agreed. Come in. Get your paperwork." I said, "Is this the lumper service or is this the receiving office?" He goes, "This lumper." I said, "Okay, tell the receiver to call me when I'm empty." And I hung up on him. I just wasn't gonna do it today. And I just hung up. And I just went on back to sleep. They called me. Yeah, I've been there for 5 hours. They called me, and the lady was like, "Do you have a green light?" And I said, "Yes." "Okay, you need to pull out and come in and get your paperwork." I said, "Is this receiving office?" "Yes." I said, "Okay." I walked in, I walked up to the lumper, got my paperwork, a little piece of thing. Went over and got in line. Called me up to the window, gave the paperwork, they gave my paperwork. There you go. That's what I gotta do from now on. Just done playing their little game. Well, guys, I pulled over and went to sleep. Got empty last night, and I was driving home, and my sister is actually staying at my house from Oregon. And I was going to be getting home at like 3:30 in the morning and pulling the semi in there and going in the house, waking, she'd wake up. I decided just to pull over, so I pulled over on an off ramp on the highway back there, north Milwaukee, and figured I'd just go back to sleep for about 3-4 hours. Now I'm heading home. Heading home for a little time off of work. But I'm not done yet. I still have to do work on this trailer. I gotta do the brakes and everything on this trailer. Trump Pence. I'm gonna have to say that driving around the country, I see a lot of signs for Trump. And I'm going to tell you that there's another one. But driving around, I never see any signs for Biden. But if you listen to the news programs and everything, everybody hates Trump. Everybody loves Biden. Biden's the man. But you never see any signs out for him. And you can say, well, it's just an area. No, it's not. I'm talking all the way to Texas, all the way back, East Coast. I can't remember where it is. I saw one sign on somebody's lawn for Biden. It's the only one I've ever seen. But if you listen to all the news stuff, I don't know. John tries to talk to me about this stuff all the time. And I'll tell you that I used to have Sirius XM radio and all this stuff. No ATV traffic on this road. I wonder when that started. These roads out here that you're allowed to ride the ATVs around on them. Who knows? A lot of stuff going on and everything. I don't even watch the news anymore. I try not to even catch it. Once in a while, I'll walk by some TV or something that's playing or something. It's just the same stuff over and over. This is so-and-so's fault. This is that's fault. It's just everybody's blaming each other for stuff. Nobody really has any kind of real ability to fix stuff and everything. I used to have the Sirius XM. I used to listen to stuff. It used to get me so worked up. I used to be all into this and everything. And John, he keeps calling me, talking to me about stuff. Oh, did you hear what happened here? Oh, did you hear that? No. Finally, I just told John the other day, I said, you know what? I don't even care, John. I really don't. and I've thought about it too. I think it's just, I think a lot of this stuff has always been going on. It's, it's always been this stuff like this. I think now it seems like it's more because of social media. Because everybody has a cell phone. Because, everybody has that capability to record anything, take pictures of stuff, put it out there and stuff. And that's why it seems like it's so much more. It's always been going on. This place is just really just expanding and expanding. They keep just adding on to it. Everybody's on break up there. Dairy plant of the year. I don't know. I just keep telling John, you know what, John? All I'm doing is I'm focusing on squirreling away money right now. So I can buy a piece of property way up in the woods. Go up there and build me a cabin. Put a rocking chair on the front porch. Grow my beard out to my belly button. Sit out in my rocking chair and shotgun across my lap and yell at the punks to get off my property. I'm
just the same old, same old. I have these discussions with my daughter too. She always likes to bring up stuff and everything. She says that she's a Democrat because she's a social worker. I don't understand that. And she goes, and she tries to talk about some of the stuff going on and everything else. And she just, you know, it's a young person's mentality, college stuff. Some of the stuff has been cleaned up. For some reason my truck has been moved. I don't know what that's about. My dad decided he wanted a whole bunch of trees cut down. I have no idea why, but they did. I think it looks so bad. But it's his call. So there used to be a tree line right there between the shop and this. I thought it kind of looked nice, but they decided to. My dad decided. My mom, she didn't want to. See if they want me to move my semi back over there again. But I'm going to work on this trailer today and get this done so that I have nothing going on for the time that I'm off. And it'll be good to go. So I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, great night as they watch this here video. And if you're not, certainly let's try that all over again tomorrow. I'll catch you later. Bye.